How do you sum up a life? One well lived for 90 years so far? I am Ilsa Chain on behalf of Pikler Lotzi USA. And when we think of our precious time on earth, we look to one person who always brings out the best in all of us and is, in fact, the embodiment of a life well lived. Anna Tardos. Indeed, he continues to be the honor of our lives and an absolute joy to know this remarkable woman who is celebrating a huge milestone today, her 90th birthday. Anna is eternally young at heart, while also continuing to be a force of nature in her tireless and essential work advocating for children throughout the world, doing so no less with both humility and quiet grace. From Anna's and my first meeting in Budapest in 2003, we had an immediate bond, not only because of Pikler, but also because of her extraordinary humanity. Over these many years, she has been my teacher, my friend, and yes, even my spirit guide, with her wisdom and patience always leading the way. A devoted mother, grandmother, and friend to so many, Anna, with her calming presence, has been a source of confidence and, perhaps more importantly, hope during her long and accomplished career. And while many of her esteemed and wonderful colleagues you see on screen today are no longer with us, Anna carries on the Pikler legacy for them and for those of us who continue to know and love this astonishing and generous soul. It is our ultimate pleasure then to wish Anna the happiest of birthdays. And please know, dearest Anna, you are loved beyond compare. Happy birthday.
Hello, Anna. Welcome to Los Angeles. We had a wonderful conference and your message was so well received. And I have a surprise for you. Come join me. Hi, Bonnie. It's so nice to see you.
Oh, it's so great to be here in Los Angeles. And I am so happy that Anna was part of this great day for me. Thank you, Anna. It was beautiful. And we are precious to each other in mysterious ways, perhaps, but I love you and thank you for your message.
Oh, your heart is just in every cell of your body. What an incredible woman we are.
Thank you for this day.
Szia, Anna! A többiekkel együtt boldog születésnapot szeretnék kívánni neked, és kívánom, hogy még sok ilyet ünnepeljünk. Megpróbáltam visszaemlékezni a hosszú-hosszú évekre, amíg alatt kapcsolatban voltunk, ami nagyon korán kezdődött, és aztán nagyon szépen folytatódott, azt hiszem. Annyit mondhatok, hogy munkámnak igazi kiinduló pontja az volt, amikor első látogatásom alkalmával a Lóciban bevittél engem megfigyelni, és mondtad, hogy hogyan kell megfigyelni. És ott láttam először, hogy miről is van szó, mi az, amin gondolkozni kell, mi az, amit tudni kell, mi az, amit meg kell tanulni. Úgyhogy most születésnapod alkalmából külön-külön nagy köszönettel tartozom mindazért, amit tőled tanultam, és remélem, hogy még sokáig folytatjuk ezt a kapcsolatot, amiből tovább tanulhatok. Nagyon sokszor puszillak, és még egyszer boldog születésnapot.
Dear Anna, I'm delighted to wish you a joyous, wonderful 90th birthday. When I think about you, I think first and foremost about the care with which you do research, how you approach the study of infants and toddlers, how you share that information with all of us with clarity and insight, and help us understand how best to support the learning and development and be responsive to the needs of infants and toddlers. Your work, your life is an inspiration for all of us. It certainly has given me guidance as I've studied infants and toddlers and how best to care for them. You are a gift to our field. There's no doubt about that. We all deeply appreciate you. We all learn from you. We treasure who you are and we treasure your life. I wish you a most happy 90th birthday.
Happy birthday, Anna. I hope it is a year of peaceful joy for you. You are a powerful voice and inspiration for the rights of children, and it has been a pleasure to learn from you. I have shared so many of your teachings with my students and colleagues here in Canada, and they all respond to the Pikler message of calm, peaceful care, because we would all like to be cared for with such welcoming attention. Thank you, Anna. Here in Canada, we appreciate your ongoing work. Happy birthday.
Bulldog születésnapod, kedves Anna. Happy birthday, Anna. It's hard to find the words in any language to express how very deeply you have impacted my work and my life. So, for this birthday wish to you, I'll simply say, Köszönöm szépen.
The motor development that Dr. Pikler called physiological is nowadays called free motor development. Here is its proper definition. The essence of free motor development, starting from lying on the back, is that at every stage of the development, the child is enabled to explore, practice, exercise, and later either retain or leave behind any and all forms of movement that occur in the course of his autonomous activity. The adult does not force the child in any position and does not trigger any movement that the child has not performed and mastered at his own initiative in the course of his independent activity. From the psychologist's point of view, the child's joy and well-being are equally important to the child's self-confidence regarding his movement and manipulative explorations. These aspects must be central in the psychologist's observations, namely the child's joy, well-being, and self-confidence. The maturing process can individually differ, so naturally among children the rhythm of development can be more or less different. However, all the children with free motor development, even those prematurely born, if their development is not rushed, and if they are raised among such conditions as these, will be skillful and will move securely, and what is also important, with caution, as they are aware their own abilities. Whether a child is raised in family or in a group setting, if he feels emotionally secure and he has a trustful, good relationship with the adult, the free movement discovered by Emmi Pikler is a great advantage. It is a natural biological opportunity in infancy and early childhood which enabled adapting to the physical environment in a natural way and provides the security of physical balance at every stage of motor development. What an advantage it is in the development of one's personality. Self-confident movement complemented with natural, reliable caution, the different positions suiting the child's activities, trust in his own action, and the early occurrence of self-confidence are essential elements to ensure that the child feels secure in his playing, moving, and his everyday life.
It's your special day today. For you much good I pray. Strength, health, and love. And I just want you to know how important you've been in my life. How you've transformed my way of working and thinking about children and their families. And you and all the caregivers at Lotse were the inspiration behind my research, and I'm forever grateful for that. So sending you lots of hugs and kisses to Budapest, and I hope that I can return someday in the not too distant future to see you again. Take care. Hugs and kisses, Debbie.
Boldog Shulatechnapot Anna. Happy birthday from Australia. I hope that you are having a lovely time with your family and celebrating with friends all around the world online. I wanted to say how much you have impacted my work. I remember the first time I came to the Pikler house in 2004. The things that we discussed, the things that we learned from you and from the rest of the team really shaped my thinking as a teacher when I worked with young children, and now in my work with adults and supporting educators that work in centres. Most of my work has been impacted by COVID, so I haven't been able to work so much with supporting educators and teachers in childcare centres at the moment. But I'm embarking on another project shortly with a centre and really focusing on observation. So I think one of the things that has impacted me the most in working with you is when we did our work case consulting. It must have been in 2018, and you gave me some feedback about shifting from being so sort of theoretically focused and helping people with that to really encouraging people to let me observe in spaces, in centres before I come and work with them. I think that is incredibly beneficial and incredibly helpful. I'm still trying to work out how to convince people that that is a suitable thing. Many people want to just be maybe to share this information with their team, or for you to directly teach them, but to have that observation is key. So thank you so much for your support and your guidance over the years.
Hello Anna, this is Linda Grant here in Ireland, out in a little woodland here beside my home, sending you happy birthday wishes. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Anna, happy birthday to you. And I wanted to tell you something of the inspiration you have been for me in my training and in my practice with children. One of the things you said to us on our module on autonomous play was the importance of autonomous play for the child, and that as a young child, the important function of autonomous play is to learn what I'm capable of, to make my own personal choices, to follow what I'm interested in, and in doing so, to know who I am and what I am able to do. And this was, for me, such a huge insight. It was like the final piece in a jigsaw, a mechanical jigsaw, that when you fit the final piece, the whole instrument begins to turn and open and reveal the wonder within. And so this insight that you gave us has been like that for me. It has been the opening of the mystery of autonomous play. So I want to thank you very much for that, and to tell you that I'm working still with the Pikler approach, and I have done my own small research with a child who I cared for, who was almost 12 months old. I cared for her in my own home, and I used the Pikler principles in my care for her. And through her development, I saw the unfolding that is possible with the Pikler approach. And that's it, really. I want to bring that further into other areas of my work. So thank you so much, and to say to you that you are a real inspiration, and the love that you are held in by all in the Loxie Institute is very heartwarming. And I wish you joy, I wish you happiness, and many more fruitful years of sharing your wisdom with us. I hope to see you in Budapest soon. Bye for now, and have a great happy birthday.
Hi Anna, it's Peter. I'm in Sydney in my playroom, and I just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. I can't tell you how much I've really missed coming to Budapest and to study at the Pikler Institute, and I'm looking forward to the day when we're able to travel and meet together again in person. But I also wanted to just thank you for everything that I've learned from you. It's really had such a huge impact on me and on my work here in the playroom. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anna. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you, Anna. This is Karin Yoneya. I am from Japan, and I'm recording this now from the Netherlands. This is where I live. I am thinking back when I met you for the first time in London. You were giving a speech together with Julia about the importance of the observation, and that touched me so much that I started to come to Lotzi since then. For me, observation is such an important part because, as a word of pedagogue, to observe a child is also an essential part, but it is actually from you, I think, that I learned what it actually means. Another thing I'd like to thank you is that your warm gaze when you look to people, to the children and to us, and that I really still can remember how warm you look to people. And I would like to pass it on also to my children and to children in care centers, the children that I come across with, because it really remains in the heart, and it really can support people when they need a support. Thank you, and I really wish you a very, very happy birthday from the Netherlands. And see you again. Bye bye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anna. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Anna. It's Harry, in case you don't recognize me. I haven't seen you for so many years. So I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I'm outside in my car. I was at Lotzi, 1990 for a few weeks. And I have to say, that is when, I think for me, the penny dropped. And I understood what it actually meant to have a conversation with a baby. Thank you for that. Happy birthday. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of love. Bye.
Dear Anna, I'm so happy to send you this greeting on the occasion of your 90th birthday. You have been such a tremendous influence on my life and my work and on Rye. And I just want to tell you that I find myself constantly quoting you, something you said or something you wrote. And I especially appreciate your continuing reminders to, when we're observing, first notice the state of the child, what their emotional and physical state of well-being or not well-being seems to be, to always prioritize empathy with the child. Thank you for that. On a lighter note, I want to tell you that I really cherish the memory of a wild ride in your car up the mountain in Buda to a gorgeous restaurant under a big tree that felt like a fairy tale. And I wasn't sure we were going to survive the ride, but your husband and you hosted the most wonderful dinner for our small training group. And the adrenaline just sort of made it more exciting and more memorable. So thank you for that. And thank you for just being you, for providing this incredible model of advocacy for young children for me and for all of my colleagues. And I wish you a very happy birthday, and I hope all your birthday wishes come true.
Happy birthday, Anna, from my garden in Washington, D.C. You mean a lot to me, and you're very important to me in my growth as a mother, as a professional, and as a human being. And I wish you a very happy birthday, and I wish I could be there in person. Love you.
Geburtstag, alles gut. I hope you'll have a wonderful time. Such a gift to have you and have Lotzi and to have all these sources of wisdom and love in our lives. I cannot use another word than wisdom and love. Wishing you all the best from the bottom of my heart. I wish you like a great celebration, and that's fun and life-giving and happy. All my best from Renata. Bye.
Happy birthday, Anna Tardos from Long Beach, California. I'm Pamela Kelly, and you don't know me, but I know you, thanks to Elsa Chahine. Elsa took my course in public speaking at UCLA several years ago, and we've worked on several of her projects together, workshops, keynote speeches, storytelling, her big conferences here in Los Angeles and internationally. And a few years ago, I gave 5 copies of In Loving Hands to my city councilwoman. Now she is one of my senators. When I learned that 350 unaccompanied children were going to be coming to Long Beach temporarily and staying at the convention center, I told my senator that I hoped the Pikler approach to child care would be used, and I recommended Elsa to her. So then the children arrived, and my son was asked to be a security guard. He was told that they wanted to use the same people every day in order to create stability for the children. Well, this is Pikler through and through. So thank you for all that you've done to train Elsa and the many others who carry the message about Dr. Pikler's approach to respectful child care throughout the world. It and you and Elsa and all of us make a difference and are an everlasting gift to life. Thank you, and have a wonderful, joyous birthday.
Hello, Anna. Congratulations with your 90th birthday. Van harte gefeliciteerd met je 90ste verjaardag. My name is Jantine Peters and I send you this message from the place where I live, a farm in the Netherlands. And as a pedagogue, I visit Lotzi 3 times during summer courses to learn more about the Pikler approach. And with this video message, I want to thank you for everything you shared with us, and I especially want to thank you for the research you did in the 1960s on the movements of the hands of a baby. And that knowledge really changed my view on babies forever. To watch the babies in so detail about what they find interesting and where they play with, and I'm so happy as a trainer and a coach to share this view and with them. And I see now more happy babies playing with materials and toys that really fits to what they need, what is interesting for them. So thank you so much, and I wish you a very nice birthday, and bye bye.
Hello Anna, I'm Sarita from England, and I'm very happy to be here today to wish you a wonderful 90th birthday. I first came to Loxie in 2016, and my experience of everything that I've learned transformed me. It transformed the way I practice with children, my understanding of how they play, and relationships and observations. And I'm so grateful to you. It's made such a big difference to my life, and I am really thankful, and I want to wish you a very happy birthday and sending you lots of love from England. Bye. Thank you.
Dearest Anna, we are so joyful to sit together, Nancy and I, to send you birthday greetings, because it brings back all our fondest memories of being with you in Budapest, in Dornach, in Järna, all over the world. And I have 2 memories to share with you. The first is the incredible hospitality that you always shared with us when we were in Budapest, whether it be a picnic at your house, or a trip to the theater, or a reception, or snacks up in our seminar room. You welcomed us and welcomed us with all your wisdom and grace. And dear Anna, I'm sending my best wishes on this occasion of your birthday. And I wanted to say that there are many days that I can go back to Lotzi and just feel it and picture it and just be present there, and the overwhelming, I think I very much like Susan just said, the building of relationship and the respect and the holding that you gave to us as students, stepping into the work, and you're sharing your wealth of knowledge and experience. It stays with me, and I find myself bringing it day to day in the work that I'm doing now with families, with their preterm infants and their experience of staying in the NICU. This building of respectful relationship, and so I send my thanks and my greetings all in one package. Happy birthday!
Hello Anna, this is Maria from Stockholm and Madrid. I would like to wish you a wonderful 90th birthday and a fantastic celebration. I will be eternally thankful for everything I've learned through the years at the Pikler house in Budapest.
I think you are an inspiration and a mentor to everybody that came to Loxi and saw firsthand the way you work and the authenticity and the magic of the place. It has been an honor to me to find this path, and I'm very excited to continue, and there's a lot to be done.
Hi Anna. Wow, I'm thinking back to when we first met. I don't know, it must have been 2007, because that's the first time I came to Lhotse. There was a symposium, and then I came and did some observation, and I remember that you and I sat in the garden for about an hour, and I had my notebook open, and I asked you questions, and I took notes. Do you remember that? And you said, I thought you would be a fancy lady, haha, but you were like us. And that was such a compliment. So I remember that to this day. And I had many more times when I sat with you and asked you questions and wrote down your answers at the restaurant with Alex and in one of the rooms at Lhotse. And so I got to find out a lot about, or something about, your life and your thoughts and your history, and it's fascinating to me, as you know. And you know, I don't remember when was the first time I heard the word Pikler, but it must have been through Rye. And immediately I thought, okay, I have to go to the source. So I've been to Lhotse, I don't know how many times, but every time there was a training that I needed to take for the, you know, whatever, I came and took it, and you were always there to welcome us, and always for at least one session.
Hello, dear Anna. I am Sari from Costa Rica. I hope that you are enjoying your birthday celebrations. I hope that your heart is being filled with love, joy, and happiness from all the people that surrounds you and loves you. I just want to wish you the best on this new year that is starting, and also that you will continue to impact many lives as you have done with mine. I've learned so much from you through my teachers from the Pikler Institute, from Elsa Chahine, and I feel like you've touched my heart in a very special way. So I just want to thank you for being such an amazing woman, and I just send you a big hug, and may you continue to share with us all of your knowledge and wisdom. Happy birthday, Anna.
Yanapot Kivanuk. Oh, Anna, how deeply you touch my life. Kusinim. I was an eager student of child development when Magda Gerber brought 16 students for 2 weeks of study at Lhotse. I was thrilled to be able to participate. I believe it was the first English study tour ever held. Remember? Back in 1986. I had never even dreamed of European travel, and yet here I was, actually able to go to the source of the ideas that so inspired me. Rather than being a dream come true, this course of study became the beginning of a dream. It was and is a source of ever-growing knowledge, personal enrichment, and a pathway I would follow over the next 4 decades of my life. That year I met you, Anna, and your amazing colleagues, Dr. Udit Falk, Dr. Mari Vinca, Dr. Pushpoki, and Eva Kahlo. I was so deeply impressed by the dedication, unity, and clarity of purpose I saw in all of you. Anna, you seem so strong and stern, and yet as I came to know you, that trait shifted in my mind to be understood as focused and fascinating. I would rush with my pen and copybook to collect all the gems I heard you speak, thoughts you shared, ideas that were new and yet so obvious and eternal resonated in my mind and my heart. These have become the center of my practice. I returned again and again, year after year. I always feel I learn something new and gain a different perspective from each experience. Now, some 35 years later, I still thirst for a deeper understanding of this approach with young children. Through you, I have friends and colleagues around the globe that enrich my life and support me as I bring the things I've learned to the families I serve in Topanga, California, a small rural mountain community outside Los Angeles. This year, Anna, 25% of my program is made up of the children who once attended Children's Corner themselves. I cannot thank you enough for your friendship, nor can they for your guidance and wisdom. Today it is my pleasure to join in this global celebration of you and all you have brought to the world. You have touched so many lives, my dear Anna. Kusinim Sepan. Thank you for sharing the simple joy of being with young children so beautifully and eloquently. Happy birthday, my love.
There is nothing more pure or more perfectly divine than a mother's love. Through her nurturing, her unconditional devotion, and her reverent love, a child can feel their strong bond developing and growing. Anna Tardos, my friend and mentor, is like a mother to me. Anna is my role model, the embodiment of the Pikler pedagogy. She nurtures me, she laughs with me, she supports me patiently, and above all else, she gives me wings to fly and become a better human being. Thank you, Anna, for your trust, for being my teacher, and for believing that together we are creating a more peaceful and respectful world for our young children. You inspire me to be of service and to believe in humanity. Thank you, Anna, for always being there for me. You are like a mother to me, and I love you dearly.